Hey everyone, it's Felicia. So I'm here to talk today about a download I got last week. I'm just now getting to it. I don't know, for whatever reason, I felt I needed to just sit on it for a few days, but now I am going to share. And I want to start it off with a song that if you spent any time in a Baptist church growing up, you will probably be familiar with this song. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. And I want to think, I know we thought it was kind of funny, not the teacher, but not the preacher, but it's me, oh Lord. But, it really talks about the mirror that you are. The mirror that you are, how others are projecting on you and how you are projecting on others. And so that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about that mirror. And, it really hit home with me last week with one of my students. She was having a moment of sarcasm, which fifth graders like to have. And I had to help her to understand that when she is unkind towards people who are being kind to her, it's really just showing the person how she feels about herself. That is that mirror that most of us don't want to talk about. That mirror that basically says when you're bullying people, when you're unkind to people and you've not been justified to do it, you're really just promoting your self-worth to others. And I really want to talk about this right now today because of this download that came with it after the situation happened. I don't even know where to begin, So it's really important with children, I guess, is how it came out, because they're learning these things from adults 90% of the time. And so, a child can hear parents gossiping or whatever it is that they do and think it's okay. That behavior is okay. But ugly behavior really just represents how you feel about yourself. Whether that behavior is in person, whether it's through social media, it really represents that, that to look in the mirror and to be honest with yourself about how you really feel. A person who really feels good about themselves, they're not going to waste any time with that kind of foolishness. And I know this sounds like a kiddie talk to probably adults who are looking at me, but spiritually speaking, you're projecting when you do this. You're projecting and you're just creating more karma. And it goes back to doing that shadow work and being honest about yourself, about why you feel the way you do, why you're being triggered the way you are, and how you can heal. Because eventually, as you create these sort of patterns, it does physically affect you. And it's a result also of childhood trauma, which this child, was showing an example of last week when this whole thing happened with her. Long-term trauma, all these repeated behaviors and these repeated actions, the repeated projecting, it does affect you on the at the nervous system and at the cellular level. And then now you're talking about diabetes, now you're talking about other illnesses, chronic illnesses. You're talking about heart failure, heart attack, stroke. All these things, they all begin with the mind. They all begin with the mind, each and every one of them. And you can, it doesn't really matter what kind of medication you're getting. from the doctor, that's only covering the surface level. It's not going to do anything about your mindset. It's not going to do anything about what's happening at the cellular level, which is triggered by your mindset. So, I wasn't really intending on preaching. I do want to help though. And so, I guess I want to take it back to looking in the mirror and really considering before you take that action, consider why you're taking that action. Consider where these thoughts and these behaviors, these projections are coming from, the root of them. I had a situation over the weekend where in interacting with somebody and being triggered, I could take it right back to a parent's behavior. And then in doing it and being able to do that and being able to take that trigger right back to a parent's behavior and my reaction to the parent's behavior, I could then work on healing myself, digging up those roots, digging up those weeds so it doesn't happen again. Or if it does happen, I catch it right away. I don't go through an hour of being pissed off and wanting to cuss somebody out or something to that effect. And so, back to the mirror. Please take a look at the mirror. Please think about what you're doing and what you're saying and what you're thinking to and about people and about yourself. It all does come back to you. And I know that, like I said, people are like, oh, here we go again, about self-love and all of that. But the self-love, the honest to goodness, genuine, unconditional self-love that you have for yourself, that causes you to be willing enough to work on your crap and heal it, that's what's going to ultimately save your life. Because once you have that chronic illness, it's really, really hard to turn shit back. It's really, really hard. And it's come from years and years and years of the thinking and the acting out on the thinking. It takes that long to get you there. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you like my talks, please like and please subscribe. And know that I appreciate you every time that you come to check my stuff out. I'm not like, this is not the easiest thing for me to do. This talking in the camera thing, it's not as awkward feeling as it was the first time or the second time, but it's a process. And so I just want to thank you for, taking this journey with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care.